If you are still painting every ceiling white out of habit, it's time for a glow-up. Designer Nicholas G. Potts wants you to know that ceilings don't always have to be the color of printer paper. Instead, consider a monochromatic palette that matches your walls for a more seamless, mood-lifting vibe. And while we are on the subject of color, don't commit to that perfect shade just because it looked good on Pinterest. Paint a large piece of paper, tape it to the wall, and watch it throughout the day. Morning light will tell you one story, and afternoon shadows another. Let your walls live a full 24-hour cycle before you start slapping color around like you're Jackson Pollock. Rugs. Go big or trip trying. If your rug is too small, it's like wearing a crop top to a formal dinner, not quite appropriate and slightly embarrassing. According to designer Joe Berkowitz, a rug should at least support the front legs of all your furniture in a seating area. When in doubt, size up. You can always trim a rug, but you can't stretch one like pizza dough. A too small rug floats awkwardly and makes the room feel disjointed. Bigger rugs anchor a space and make everything look intentional, even if your style is still somewhere between college dorm and founded on the curb. Furniture with storage instant adulting. If your living room looks like a garage sale exploded, it's time for a storage intervention. Interior designer Lindsay Callio-Carroll recommends prioritizing furniture that doubles as a clutter ninja. Think side tables with drawers, armoires, or chic storage baskets. You don't have to become Marie Kondo overnight, but if your nightstand looks like a junk drawer exploded, a tidy upgrade might just change your life. Bonus points for using beautiful boxes or woven bins. They hide the chaos and still say, "I have my life together," even when your socks say otherwise. Mirrors that double as windows. Mirrors are the superheroes of small spaces. Nick Gain believes that the bigger the mirror, the bigger the impact. Just don't let it overshadow the furniture it's hanging above. A mirror can bounce light around, making your space look bigger, brighter, and bolder. Basically, it's a window you don't need a permit for. Forget that dainty little frame you found at the discount aisle. Go for something bold. Big mirrors are your shortcut to tricking guests into thinking your apartment has double the square footage. They're also incredibly versatile. Lean one against the wall for a laid-back, boho vibe, or mount one above a console table for a dose of instant chic. Want to make a hallway feel less like a tunnel? Pop a mirror in there and watch the magic happen. It's one of the easiest ways to add both form and function without calling a contractor. Invest in the natural stuff. Justina Blakeney isn't just throwing around trends, she's urging you to go en natural. No, not in that way. She means natural materials in your furniture. Reclaimed wood, marble top tables, rattan shelved pieces with grit, grace, and the ability to survive your next 5 moves. These materials aren't just easy on the eyes, they're also tough enough to handle everyday wear. Unlike that wobbly particle board coffee table that starts peeling the second you put a cup down, real wood or marble sticks around longer than your situation ship. Natural pieces also tend to age beautifully, gaining character with each year rather than looking outdated. They are often sustainably sourced too, which means your home can be stylish and eco-conscious at the same time. And let's be honest, there's something incredibly grounding about the texture of raw wood or the cool touch of stone. These materials bring warmth, authenticity, and timeless elegance to any room, no matter your aesthetic. Pick art that speaks, even if it mumbles. You don't need a Sotheby's auctioneer to build an art collection. Candace Rhimes and Lauren Sands both emphasized that the best collections start small and personal. Grab prints at a local fair, ceramics from your neighbor's studio, or commission a piece from that one Instagram artist you've been stalking. Commissioning is not just for the rich and mysterious. Plenty of artists love the opportunity to collaborate. As long as the art tells your story, even if it's just "I like dogs and neon," it's a win. Also, when hanging a series of artworks, please resist the urge to scatter them like you're throwing confetti. Keep them at eye level and close together like a squad that always arrives at brunch in sync. Paint is powerful, but accessories are smarter. Sarah Kukerbaum's tip: go neutral on the walls, bold on the extras. This is genius because neutral walls age like wine, while color trends burn out like TikTok dances. Fill your space with textures, warm woods, moody blacks, and pops of color via cushions, lamps, or bizarre ceramic ducks. When you inevitably get bored of burnt orange or sage green, you won't have to repaint the entire living room. You'll just swap out a few things and voila, new vibe unlocked. Accessories are like fashion for your home. They're easier to update, more affordable to rotate, and way more fun to experiment with. Plus, they let your personality shine in ways a gallon of beige paint just can't. Think of them as the flair that makes your home feel curated, not copied. A great rug, some wild throw pillows, and a conversation-starting sculpture can take your space from generic to unforgettable. Master the art of scale. Interior design is like dating. Scale matters. Martin Lawrence Bullard and Karen Richer both point out that figuring out what fits where is half the battle. That oversized couch you love on the showroom floor might look like a monster in your studio apartment. The trick? Use paper templates or painter's tape to map things out. And always carry a mini tape measurer when shopping. It's like a passport to adulthood, only instead of getting you into Paris, it keeps your dining chairs from sticking out into the hallway. Understanding scale also means learning to balance proportions across the room, pairing a large sofa with a bold coffee table, or matching petite armchairs with slender side tables. It's about making your space feel cohesive and intentional, not like a yard sale tossed into a blender. Nail the scale, and suddenly your space doesn't just look better, it works better too. Wallpaper or bold art is the new personality. If paint feels too committal and your walls are crying out for flair, Justina Blakeney says to give wallpaper a chance. But not your grandma's wallpaper. Think peel and stick options that let you flirt with pattern without the lifetime commitment. Perfect for renters, indecisive folks, or anyone scared of making a style oops. If you are still not sure, go with a single bold piece of art. Statement walls can be made with a giant print of a jazz musician, a surreal dreamscape, or that weird but wonderful thrift store find that just spoke to you. These elements give your space an instant personality boost without the hassle of permanent change. A bold accent wall can tie a room together and turn even the dullest corner into a conversation starter. Whether you're testing trends or making a statement, the key is to have fun with it. Your walls deserve a little drama. Your home should grow with you. And finally, the golden rule of decorating before you hit 30. Let your home evolve as you do. Justina Blakeney summed it up best: your house should be a living, breathing reflection of who you are. Not every piece has to be forever. Give yourself permission to experiment. You're not the same person you were at 22, thankfully, so don't feel stuck with your dorm room aesthetic. Embrace the journey. Mix old with new. Layer personality into your space, whether that's a velvet chair, a quirky lamp, or a coffee table made from a surfboard. Because here's the thing, your 30s are not about finally having it all together. They're about having just enough together to enjoy what you love. And your home? That's where the joy lives. If this inspired your inner designer, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more stylish upgrades. Tap the bell so you never miss a chance to level up your space. What's your favorite home decor tip? Drop it in the comments, we'd love to hear. Your dream home starts with one idea, and we've got plenty more coming. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.